Hello and welcome to Voices of Nature, and welcome to 2026. So this is my first reading for the year, and I just wanted to do a general candle wax reading. It's interesting because the energy that I was getting before I even started was this start-stop energy, or something hindering you. So someone here may be finding that you keep trying to start something but you keep getting interrupted. I'm also hearing that someone had that actually happened to someone in a dream. So you were trying to tell someone something in a dream and you kept getting interrupted. So the message they're giving me is perhaps this is the time to do something a different way. So whatever you were trying to do a certain way, or whatever you were trying to tell someone a certain way, perhaps that's not the way to go. So that's interesting that came up before we even start. All right, so I'm just going to call in the guides. I'll clear the space, clear the energy first. I hope everyone's doing well and had a really nice New Year and Christmas. And let's call in our guides. Ascended Masters, Angels, Divine Beings of Light, thank you for coming in and giving us clear and concise messages for the greatest good of all. Thank you. Okay. Let's see what comes through. While I was pouring the water in as well, I always use moon water, I actually saw a bunch of flowers. So I saw someone receiving some flowers and it felt like a birthday. So you may be having a birthday. There may be someone here who's having a birthday. You may be giving someone flowers, but I just saw someone receiving a bunch of flowers and it felt like for their birthday. I'm seeing ears. Someone may need a hearing test. There also may be someone listening in on a conversation that you're having, someone eavesdropping. This also may mean to pay attention to something that you hear in the next few days. So I'm seeing someone eating and they're really enjoying their meal. And I can hear them saying that this food tastes better. So this tastes better than it usually does. You may be really hungry. And therefore the food may taste better because you're eating something because you're really hungry. But I also feel for some that their digestion is changing. You may find that you like foods that you didn't like before. For others, you may be cutting down on something that you really liked, but haven't made a conscious decision to do so. You're just not craving it like you used to, or not enjoying it like you used to. For some, this may be coffee. For others, it may be chocolate. I don't know, carbs, whatever. But I see someone who usually eats something normally, and they're just not feeling it anymore. Someone may be having digestive issues. Someone may be experiencing nausea. For others, heartburn. So I'm hearing slow down as well while you eat. Slow down when you are eating, because you may be experiencing some heartburn. So I'm hearing the phrase, still waters run deep. I guess that when that comes to someone, or you're talking about someone, they're quite calm on the outside, but they're very, what's the word, eager or passionate about something on the inside. So on the outside, you know, everything is calm and but underneath something may be affecting you more than people would know. You may not be showing someone how passionate you are about something. This may be about them. This may be about an interest that you have, but I feel like people can't see from the surface or from the outside how you really feel about something from the inside. So they're showing me the central nervous system and calming the central nervous system. Some people may be exercising or walking or doing something like somatic exercises to calm the nervous system. I'm seeing the number 323 and also the number 4. It may be a birthday, 23rd of March. Okay, I'm hearing the words eager beaver. Eager beaver. So someone who's really wanting to, they're very eager, they're keen to know something. What's with this, Spirit? So they're saying you don't always have to know, or you don't even have to always have an outcome. Some things can simply be just for the joy of it, just to be. So if there's no expectation and no outcome, it just is what it is. So I'm doing this thing today because I want to. I don't know for how long. I don't know if I'll finish it. I don't know what I'll do with it when I'm done. I'm just doing it purely to live it, to experience it, to explore it, to enjoy it, and purely because you can, with no expectation. I feel like there's quite a few people here now who are doing that more. And I feel like there's some others here who that's their intention. So that their intention, they're consciously aware that they want to be doing things without worrying about what the outcome is, what people will think, what they're going to do with it. But they're just going to experience it and do it just for the hell of it, you know, just because you can, just because you want to. Because you're going to miss out on things. They're showing me life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. I love that saying. Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. So while you're here, you know, trying to stick to this rigid timeline of how you want things to work out, life's passing you by. You're missing out on the beauty and the joy and the things that you could be enjoying because you're too busy trying to control. But I feel like I said, this is, people are on top of this in this particular group. You're aware of this. So they're showing me the word love. And I was seeing hearts as well as I was pouring the water in. I was just seeing hearts in the water with my third eye. Money. I'm hearing the word money. I'm hearing the word health and surprise. So these sound like something to look forward to in 2026. A surprise, a nice surprise, maybe something with your health, maybe with some money or with love. So if you're looking for love, if you're looking to expand your finances, if you're looking for better health, or you just want life to surprise you, you know, perhaps you're feeling a little bit in a rut and you just want a really nice surprise. I feel this coming in 2026. They're giving me those words. Okay, so I can feel some ancestor energy coming in. Male ancestor energy. So someone may be seeing the number 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the ancestor. There's an ancestor giving you the 1, 2, 3, 4. So you may be seeing it, I don't know, in a barcode or in a book or anywhere, but you may be seeing it repetitively. So the number sequence 1, 2, 3, 4 is your ancestor just trying to get your attention. What message is that for someone, please? Okay, they're giving me chin up, stay positive. So someone's going through a significant life shift or life change. So when they're showing you 1, 2, 3, 4, they want you to have faith and know that your path that you're on is leading you to growth and a deeper connection to yourself, to your higher self, and to others. So this ancestor is asking you to let go of old habits. You may have made a New Year's resolution to stop doing something that's a bad habit, or perhaps to just take on some new good habits. And you may have even set the intention to stop self-sabotaging. If not, they're asking you to stop self-sabotaging. You may be holding yourself back. So they want you to embrace change. They want you to focus on your own well-being and not so much about... Well, okay, you can focus on the well-being of others, but they're asking you to make yourself a priority. And that's emotionally, physically, spiritually. So whatever you need to do to nurture yourself. They want you to trust that good things are unfolding. So they're saying you're going to be rewarded for the hard work that you're doing. This may be in love, actually, I'm feeling. So for some, there may be a love interest coming in 2026. And things will be balancing out. So if you've been in a relationship in the past where it's been very unbalanced, you've given more, this is going to be more of a balanced relationship. For others, this may be just relationships in general, just friendships, family. Okay, I'm just going to ask that ancestor to move along so we can find something else. 252, I'm hearing the number 252. And I'm hearing keep the faith. Is that a song? That's a Bon Jovi song. Keep the faith. You might want to listen to that. see what we can see in here. I'm also hearing rain. So I'm hearing rain pattering down. It may be raining where you are. I also see someone sitting, looking out a window, and the rain's coming down the window. If you've done that recently, there was actually a loved one beside you, a female energy, perhaps a grandmother figure. She is older, and she's showing me purple pansies, the little purple flowers, purple pansies. They may have been in her garden, or you may have some in your garden, or you may have planted some in memory of her. I'm seeing a cat, like a cute little kitten. Has someone received a kitten for Christmas, or a kitten lately? A little kitten. And hockey. I don't know what... There's a connection for someone to hockey. If you can see anything here too in this bowl, then there's a message in there for you. Whatever you can see will be a message from your guides to you. I also see a genie in a bottle, so this is about, you know, the wish, for having a wish fulfilled. Okay, so I think that's all I see in the bowl today. I'd like to take just a few cards to finish up. So I might go with the Forest Spirit cards and also the Oracle of the Fairies. Just to start with a really grounded, natural start for the year. Oops. So what messages do you have for this group, please, Spirit? Any more? Sorry, I just realised that I was bouncing the camera around there, so I just stopped the camera for a second. See how I mean about that start-stop energy? That was happening at the start, so that's not surprising. So if you did get a little bit seasick there, sorry about that. We're gonna... Okay, let's see what we have. So we have the Squirrel Spirit, we have the Water Elemental, and we have the Mushroom Spirit. Fast moves from the Squirrel Spirit, so gather your resources to navigate different conditions and find creative solutions. This was coming up in the bowl, so, and this was with that start-stop energy as well. So if you were finding that you're trying to do something and no one was listening, or you know, you had to keep stopping because you were getting interrupted, this is asking you to navigate different conditions and find creative solutions. So you know how I was saying, maybe perhaps to find another way of going about something, find another way of saying it. So squirrels are very resourceful, and I think that's this energy. So this squirrel's going to be with you here to help you do that. purification from the water elemental. Now, water is all about your emotions. So this is diving deep into your emotions. So finding that stillness. So what did we say? Still waters run deep. Wow. So dive deep into your emotions, finding healing and renewal in the depths of your being. See, these cards always reflect what I pick up in the reading. So I love that this confirmation always comes through at the end. So dive deep into your emotions, finding healing and renewal in the depths of your being. So look within. And then hidden wonder from the mushroom spirit. So beauty often arises from surprising places. So find the hidden wonders in your life. So this may be, you know, things come up when you least expect it. Things may come up when you're not looking. So this is what I was saying again about you don't always have to know the outcome. You don't always have to be looking for something. You're not always looking for that answer. Things tend to come to you when we're not looking, you know, and that may be that surprise. That surprise also came in the reading. So that element of surprise might come in when you actually stop looking, and these things start coming into your awareness, and surprises start coming into your life because you're not expecting that outcome. You're just here to enjoy the moment. How beautiful is that? Okay, I might just get one message from the Fairy Oracle. Actually, two came out, so we're going to take it. So we have moderation. Is there something you know you shouldn't be eating? Wow! So that came up as well. Try to eat mindfully and healthily, although the fairies say a little bit of what you fancy is fine. Okay, so we were talking about someone being really hungry, and we were talking about the digestion and eating slowly. Someone may be suffering from heartburn. So again, this is confirmation for that. Changing your diet. We also talked about breaking habits. There may be someone with unhealthy habits, so this moderation card may be for you if that comes to diet. And then we also have music. Listen carefully, for there may be a message in the music that you hear. Music can lift your soul, rekindle memories, and charm fairies to your door. Beautiful. So I always have songs being given to me by my guides. So if you find that you're going throughout the day and you have a song that's stuck in your head that you haven't heard it for years, and for some reason you haven't heard it, but it's just playing over and over in your head, pay attention to the words, or, you know, go and look up the words, because there may be a message from your guides in there for you. All right, that's all I have for you today. Again, have a wonderful 2026, and I look forward to doing more readings and more things with you for you in the future. If you do like what you saw today, please do like and subscribe. I'm getting tongue-tied, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.